Good afternoon. I want to thank you all, and I'm proud to be here today on behalf of Consumers Energy, and I applaud you all for your will to succeed and appreciate your dedication. Small businesses like yours are really the backbone of our state. It's what is foundational about who we are in Michigan, and that's where all of the efforts in Michigan started, is in small business. You drive Michigan's business and give us a bright future. That's why in 2005 we made the commitment to spend $5 billion over the next 5 years on Michigan businesses, and why we made the commitment today to dedicate $250 million over the next 2 years to small businesses going forward. With the success we've already seen working with small businesses, our pledge that's going forward, I have a feeling, will continue to drive our customers and our state. And some of you may ask, why does Consumers Energy want to help the little guys? Why does Consumers Energy have programs like energy efficiency programs? How many of you offer out a program out here and say, please don't use my product? Anybody? That's what energy efficiency programs do. It says use less energy. So why do we want to do it? We want you to be able to put that money into growing your business. Because if you grow your business, you bring more employees on, you have more product, we have more suppliers. Your business will grow and so will ours. And that is foundational about what Pure Michigan is doing and Pure Michigan Business Connect is doing for the small business and that small business owner. And that's a win for our company, that's a win for our state. I want to highlight a couple of companies that we've worked with here very recently. The first one I want to talk about is Shelving Inc. out of Auburn Hills. A few years back, we were looking for a better method to store our wire wheels and materials, and we were introduced to shelving. This is a family-owned business by Jim Aya and his three brother-in-laws, John, Mike, and Joe Shadowski. Since 2015 now, we've given them $700,000 in contracts, and they're continuing to improve our storage facilities around the state. Again, it's a win-win for all of us. And Jim's told us recently that they've been able to now start working toward purchasing another larger building to consolidate two smaller ones, but will also then increase their capacity. And with that, they've been able to hire 3 people due to the increase in demand in their product. That's what Pure Michigan's all about. That building and expansion, that building and new opportunities for Michigan. And that's why we were one of the founding companies that came into Pure Michigan. Another company I want to highlight who's here today, and ask you to stop and see them in the back, they have a table back there, is Aaron's Fabrication. Sue and Jim Bersteinowitz, their son Aaron, is a fabrication company, a metal fabrication company. And we heard earlier talk about, don't always shoot for that unicorn. Look for those reindeers. Look for those small opportunities. And I want to highlight Aaron's fabrication here. They came to us up at Gaylord, and we were at one of our first summits up there, and we were looking for products and for brackets for gas meters. And Sue came in with a product, and she didn't get the bid that day. And I always say that it's about being persistent. You heard about don't just take that no, look for that yes. Sue kept coming back to us, and some call it persistence, and I think I used the term persistence with Sue as she kept coming back to us. But she wouldn't accept no for an answer. She knew she had a good product. She was a Michigan-based company, and she kept coming back to us over and over again. The next year, that resulted in a $2.1 million contract for Sue. And there's Sue right there, so thank you, Sue. They've gotten other contracts from us. The key I want to highlight here, and highlight with Aaron's Fabrications, this started as a supplier for us. They were a supplier to our company. Today, they're here as a buyer. They're here as a buyer, paying it back and paying it forward for Michigan-based businesses to grow. And that's what we want to be able to see. We want Michigan to grow. As small business is the backbone, and that grows, so will the rest of our base. Since 2015, we've spent about $401 million on businesses in Oakland County, about $215 million in Wayne County, $115 million in Washtenaw, and $75 million in Macomb County, totaling about $855 million since we made this commitment back in 2015. That's a big impact, but it's only the beginning of what we see for our state. So today we're also beyond this commitment of this $250 million that we're going to dedicate to small business. There are large companies that get our business. I'm not going to say there's not, but we want to see small businesses grow. So to be able to help that, we're also now creating a self-certification process to ensure that small businesses are prepared to do businesses with consumers and have potential areas of supply for us. Also, we are producing now future summits that are going to be targeted towards small businesses with an emphasis, once again, on helping suppliers do business with Consumers Energy. That was foundational with Pure Michigan Business Connect when it first started. One of the things we saw as small businesses came in, you don't have a general counsel that's going to come in and get 12 pages of terms and conditions to send to your general counsel and try to figure out how to do business with a large Fortune 400 company. Okay, so how do we make it easier to do business with you? So we're going to produce future summits that are going to help that and emphasize that. Also, SBA members are going to have notifications broadcast to them during their weekly communications about upcoming events and opportunities to do business with consumers. And also, last but not least, we're dedicating one of our business account managers to be the liaison between small business and our purchasing department. Once again, identify those contacts and be able to go forward. I also encourage everyone here, if you're part of Pure Michigan Business Connect, make the contacts. One of the things when we first started this program we found is we didn't know about the products and services that were available in the state of Michigan. And there are great products and services. We were doing businesses with different states, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana. We were out state doing businesses, and we couldn't find the Michigan businesses. Through the Pure Michigan Business Connect and what the MEDC's put together, we've been able to identify those businesses. So Consumers Energy takes our responsibility to be an economic leader in this state very seriously. We started as a small business. We started as a small business with the Foote brothers putting in electric streetlights in the town of Jackson, Michigan 130 years ago. And we are still there today as our headquarters. That commitment is strong as ever. And I know it's not easy with small businesses. Between my day job, I also own a small business with my son. And we are working to grow that business. Shameless plug, Ozone Brewhouse, Old Town Lansing. But I know what it's about trying to get in, to try to get your product on the shelf. It is hard to be able to do. But don't take that no and continue to go out and make those contacts and then continue to work and pay it forward for Michigan. So as we move forward, the best I can give you is put your best foot forward when you meet with buyers. Let us know who your products are and don't give up if you don't get that contract the first time. You never know when you're going to get the opportunity of a lifetime to do business and be able to continue to grow your company. So for today, I just say happy hunting, but let's not always look for unicorns. Let's look for reindeers. A pleasure being with you all today. We look forward to working with you in the future. And once again, there's $250 million up for grabs with consumers in the next 2 years. Thank you.